What up, what up, what up? Anthony M on the check, and I hope everybody's doing good. Today, I am tired today, man. Thank God today is Friday. It's a half a day. I'm working the camp detail, so hopefully this goes by pretty quick. I'll be done by 12:30, but I am tired today, man. Yesterday was Thirsty Thursdays. I was sipping a little bit, so that's why I'm tired. Stood up a little late, woke up early, you know, sipping a little bit of that rum. But anyway, I'm gonna take it easy tonight. I ain't drinking nada. You get what I'm saying? But today's topic, let's get to it. We're gonna talk about my man who we call Dr. Umar, the King Kong of black consciousness. Okay. Now, apparently he's been trying to start a school for the past approximately about 10 years now. They've been saying that he's been collecting donations. Okay. So during this period, people have been asking, like, hey, when is the school's going to start? He bought this whole big campus in Delaware, okay? And, you know, it needed some work. Not some work, a lot of work. The HVAC, everything. You get what I'm saying? But the problem is, and he didn't have like a complete plan, but he was talking about teaching young boys. It was going to be like a boarding school where you sleep there. Now, you know how much money that takes for you to have a boarding school and funding. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, you got to take care of the meals, okay? And you got to pay, you got to pay a kitchen staff. You got to pay the teachers. You got to pay janitorial staff. Dude, I'm not saying it's not possible, but why start and jump to there? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one saying this. You know, he wanted to help underprivileged black young men. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone should always have some kind of cause in life, something that you are passionate about. So you mean to tell me where he's from in Philadelphia, his home base, you mean to tell me he couldn't rent out a community center? Matter of fact, some places will let you, um, will allow you to use their classrooms for free. For free. For free. You get what I'm saying? Why he didn't start there? After school program for young black men to attend, especially young black men without a male figure in the home. You don't necessarily have to be a father. You could be a male figure in the home. You get what I'm saying? Uncle, uh, brother, grandfather, someone in their life that can show them the way. Okay, show them the right way, how to move in this world. So what it is that what I don't understand is that why he didn't start there. Why he didn't go into, hey, listen, let's buy a piece of property and start off with trailers and things like that to teach these young men how to about agriculture and things like that. That was one of the curriculum, and also about your history, black history. Nothing wrong with that. But he's known to be a school psychologist, and he's constantly asking for donations. It's like, why you don't have a regular job, a regular 9 to 5? He's constantly going on speaking arrangements for a fee. So you're never beneath having a job. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand what people, are getting at after, trying to scam and begging people for donations. For what? What has he done for the black community but talk? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And those of you who are sending this man donations should be ashamed of yourself. Stop sending this guy money. What it is that we always put our faith into people, okay, and idolize these people. He's a con artist. He's a con man. Now he's talking about his bank accounts got hacked and he's looking for donations because he ain't got no money. You mean to tell me you keep all your money in one bank account? You don't have credit cards or anything like that, a credit union. You know, I don't know if this guy, I mean, dude, you got to pay into a pension. So you could, what do you plan on doing? your whole life. You're getting older. You get what I'm saying? You know, you got less time ahead of you. So I don't understand. It's like, dude, these guys are criminals. Stop sending money when people try to sell you snake oil because they're a great speaker. Okay? Now, what he does is he touched the hearts and minds of people. And he always pander to black women. Yeah, queen. Snow queens never and all this crap. Come on, man. Stop. 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 Stop it. You understand what I'm saying? You put a pretty white woman or a pretty Latina woman in front of him, you think he gonna say no? Okay. All right. Get out of here with that crap, man. Or beautiful Asian woman or whoever walks of life. Come on, man. Stop that crap. All right. Stop the BS. But what I want people to do is just wake up. You understand? When it sounds too good to be true, it's probably not. It's not true. He wanted to build a huge school. That's almost impossible. It's not like he had the means, like he had money to show, like, hey, listen, I have money. You understand? But I need people to help me with this, or get people to not just donate, but you have people that are, I forgot what they call it, like, business partners and things like that will help you build this school and build that dream. But it was unrealistic. If you go back to videos, the way he was talking, oh, you got to have a natural hair, all the teachers natural hair, and this and that and this, and it's supposed to be a school for all boys, dude. Nothing comes good out of that. You know that, right? Nothing comes good. Nothing goes well when you try to do things like that. Instead of him starting off slowly and build into that, you know what I'm saying? Like everything else, it always ends bad, bro. So now he's back on the internet and he's asking for donations because his bank account got hacked. You have to look at this guy with a side eye, man. You get what I'm saying? And wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up, people. Wake up. And he says things 3 times in a row every time, just to embed it in your brain. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know your thoughts. This is just my 2 cents. Peace.